Greetings, friends. Concerned veteran here. I wanted to take this opportunity to relay a story. There's been a lot in the news lately about care that veterans are receiving. The big scandal is about the conditions at Building 18 at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, and that's kind of prompted a resurgence of interest in stories about the care that our veterans are getting. The founding fathers made it clear early on that it would be very important to our country that we take care of the veterans of our military campaigns. The basic rationale is that if the veterans of military campaigns are taken care of, future generations will be more likely to want to serve voluntarily because they have a sense of insurance that they will be taken care of after their military service. This is a concept that's as old as militaries themselves. History is replete with examples of militaries that have been colossal failures because of the way that the members of the military were treated and the veterans were treated. And over the course of the past 30 or 40 years, America has slipped when it comes to taking care of veterans, and it's now as important, if not more important than ever, that we refocus our energies on making sure that our veterans are taken care of. As an example, this is my own personal experience that I want to share with you, and this is an example of how I'm not the only person, believe me, that there are many stories like this throughout this country. And if you take the time to go and talk to veterans and go and visit veterans hospitals, you'll see for yourself that this by no means is an isolated incident. I had been going to the VA. I got out of the Navy in 1993 and started going to the VA soon thereafter. And among some of the things that I was going to the VA for was chronic neck and back pain. And I had gone to several VA facilities and saw several VA doctors and specialists. And over the course of a few years, they did all kinds of tests and they took all kinds of x-rays, and they kept telling me that everything was fine, that there was nothing wrong with my back and neck. It finally got to the point where I was in so much pain, and there was nothing that was alleviating the pain. I had to go to the emergency room frequently to get treated for this severe pain that I was experiencing. And I finally went to a civilian chiropractor, and as soon as he looked at me, he knew immediately. He said, "You've got a ruptured disc in your neck." He knew just by looking at me. And I had been going to the VA. Like I said, I had seen several different VA physicians, several different VA specialists at several different VA facilities. This is not one doctor at one, this is several. And this civilian chiropractor, just by looking at me, knew that I had a ruptured disc in my neck, and he told me to go get an MRI. And I went to a civilian hospital and got an MRI of my neck. It turns out I had 2 ruptured discs in my neck. and I subsequently had to have surgery to repair those two ruptured discs. And had I been correctly diagnosed earlier, it could have been treated, and I would not have had to go through the surgery, and I would not have the residual problems that I have. Had the VA done an MRI several years ago, this could have been identified and treated with something as simple as traction. And I wouldn't have all of the residual problems that I have as a result of the two ruptured discs in my neck. So it's one example. I have personally several examples of how bad the VA system is. I'll make additional videos in the future commenting on that. But I really hope to get this message out to good folks who will hear that and be upset by it and vow to take action to see that the VA system is fixed, really fixed, not just temporarily patched, but really fixed, because as it stands right now, it's in desperate need of repair. I appreciate you for listening. Thank you.